So you've probably heard a lot of popular fitness influencers promote BCAAs, but are they actually worth buying and will they help you see extra results in the gym? Let's figure that out. Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Aaron from AMFIT Coaching, and today we're going over whether or not you should be taking a BCAA supplement. Also, if you're new to this channel and new to my videos, my name's Aaron. I run AMFIT Coaching, where I help people lose weight and get strong. And if you want to keep seeing more fitness videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. So let's get into today's video and make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that way more people can see it. So what are BCAAs? The term is just short for branched chain amino acid, and it consists of 3 different amino acids. They are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Now let's go over each one of those so that way you get a better understanding of what BCAAs do in your body. I'm not going to go into complete detail on all of these. I'm going to keep it at a fairly basic level so that way it's a lot easier to understand and your takeaway will be a lot more clear from this video. So let's start with leucine. It's probably the most well-researched out of the 3 different branched chain amino acids, and its main function is to help induce muscle protein synthesis by stimulating mTOR. So it allows you, or it promotes, the stimulation of muscle growth. So this is an amino acid that you could, if you wanted, supplement completely on its own. There's a lot more research on it in terms of stimulating muscle protein synthesis compared to isoleucine and valine. So next up, isoleucine. It can help stimulate muscle protein synthesis just like leucine, but just not as good. It can do it better than valine, but not as well as leucine. One of the other benefits of isoleucine is that it does help increase glucose uptake, which means if you're consuming carbohydrates or sugars, it allows you to utilize that energy a little more. So next up we have valine. It's one that honestly doesn't need to be there. It is something that our body can't synthesize on its own. It does have to be supplemented or taken through food, which the majority of amino acids are. So valine, it's less effective than the other 2, but it still does help promote some muscle growth, just not as good as the other 2. So just looking at the function of these 3, it may seem like they're beneficial. They can increase glucose uptake, which will allow you to have a higher energy output when you're exercising, which is a great thing. And they can also help stimulate muscle protein synthesis, which will allow you to repair and build new muscle tissue. But one of the often overlooked things is that these BCAAs, these branched chain amino acids, don't necessarily need to be supplemented because they are in the foods you're eating already. So if you have a diet that is already higher in protein, so let's say for example, if you're getting 1 gram per kilo of body weight, which would be around half a gram per pound of body weight of protein a day, then you don't need to supplement BCAAs. So that would be, if you're 200 pounds, that would be 100 grams of protein a day. So if you're getting a sufficient amount of protein and consistently throughout the day, if you're eating consistently throughout the day with a good source of protein in each meal, then you don't need to supplement BCAAs. It's kind of overkill at that point because they're already abundant in your body because of the foods that you're eating. And if you wanted to save a little money, instead of buying a premixed BCAA supplement, you could honestly just buy some leucine, which would be a lot cheaper, and it will allow you to actually get a sufficient dose, which would be around 2 grams, which would help you a lot more than just getting a prepackaged thing. Also, let's go over another fact. So we already know that they help to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, but just stimulating growth, you need the actual building blocks, the other amino acids, to be able to repair and build new muscle tissue. So only taking BCAAs would be like trying to start the car, but there's no gas in your gas tank. So you'd be turning the key, but there's no gas in your gas tank. Sure, you're turning the key, which is great, but nothing's actually going to happen. The car is not going to run because there's no fuel, which is exactly what your body needs. You can't just stimulate muscle growth without having the actual building blocks to build muscle tissue. So taking BCAAs on their own isn't super effective compared to just taking some whey protein or eating some chicken. So just taking a BCAA supplement won't give you much benefit because you can get exactly those ingredients from your diet, as well you're missing the building blocks to actually get the benefits from that stimulation. There are supplements that are called EAAs, which are essential amino acids. That'll be a different topic compared to this video. If you do want to learn about EAAs, just leave a comment below. Taking EAAs, which are essential amino acids, along with BCAAs would honestly be the better thing. So that way you kind of get the best of both worlds. You're actually going to be able to not only just stimulate some muscle protein synthesis, but you're actually going to have the resources available to allow you to build new muscle tissue. So should you take a BCAA supplement? At this point, you should probably know the answer, and that answer is no. So BCAAs, yes, they do help stimulate muscle protein synthesis, but if you are eating a sufficient amount of protein in your diet, then supplementing them won't have much of an effect because you're already getting enough through your diet. As well, if you're only supplementing those, you don't have the building blocks available as well. So it's going to be a lot more cost effective, honestly, just not to buy it. Getting your diet in line first and optimizing your protein intake, eating consistently throughout the day will give you a far greater benefit than going to a supplement store and spending $30, $40 on a tub of branched chain amino acids. So the next time you go to the supplement store and they ask if you want to get a new tub of BCAAs, make sure your answer is no. Save your money, get your diet sorted out first. That will give you far better results than any tub of something at the supplement store will. As well as an alternative, an even better thing to take would just be a scoop of whey protein. That would give you the BCAAs and all of your other essential amino acids to allow you to build and repair new muscle tissue. So I hope you enjoyed this video, bit of a different topic today. If you want me to go more in detail on any of the things I mentioned in this video, or if there's other supplements you would want me to cover more in depth, leave a comment down below with what you'd want to see and I'll be more than happy to cover it. So I appreciate all of you for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like this and want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.